Welcome to the Coastal Kitchen. Hi, I'm Karen Mashers, and today I have got a treat for you, something brand new. My husband is a great cook, and he made some things for the ladies at the office, and they all named it Spagania, and we're making Spagania. Can you guess? A cross between spaghetti and lasagna. We're going to make a Horiatiki salad, which is a Greek village salad. No lettuce, but veggies. We're going to make Amaretti cookies and a special little Whomp biscuit bite. So let's get started. I'm ready if you are. Okay, I've got some ground beef, and I've got ground sirloin and ground beef because I wanted some of the fat in there. So don't be afraid to use the 73%. It's really great in the dish. Okay, I've got my Dutch oven, and I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, and I'm going to turn this on. Okay, I'm going to go to medium, and we're going to put this in right away. Okay, now I like to use my wooden stick here to start breaking up my meat. And so we're going to brown it till it's completely devoid of pink. Okay? And this is going to keep right on going. Okay, now I've got my water boiling for my spaghetti. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and start cooking that now. It's going to take about 7 minutes. Just do it by the package directions. And I always salt my water after it starts boiling because you want the flavor of salt on your pasta. Okay, 1.5 pounds. And I am using the thin spaghetti. You can use whatever you like. Just remember, it is the way you like it. So we're going to let this come back to a boil, and it'll take about 7 minutes to cook al dente, and that's what we want it, not really overdone. Okay, that's working. We've got the beef working. All right, now that's starting to work. I'm going to put 1/2 of a yellow onion in, and I like to put it in after the meat has started. You can put it in beforehand in the oil if you'd like, and if you're crazy about garlic, put that in a few minutes after the onions start to break down. Now we want to break this meat down. It's really getting almost there. And I've used about 2 pounds. So if you're cooking for more than 8 people, you just have to increase it. About 1/2 pound for every couple that you may be feeding. All right. Now, while this is just about ready, I'm going to get my Italian spices. And I'm just going to sprinkle them in. It's got a little bit of oregano, a little bit of garlic, some parsley, but it's called Italian spice. So you can find it right at the grocery store. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. It's all ready for the good stuff. Now, Spagania is in a way like pasta puttanesca because you can put anything that you want in this type of lasagna. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some carrots in because it'll add a little bit of sweetness. We're going to put some celery in, nicely diced. And just give that a stir. Today I'm going to put zucchini that I've cut into coins, but you can use eggplant. You can use any vegetable that you like. this is one of those dishes where it truly is the way you like it. So we'll let that cook down for a few minutes, and I'm gonna check my spaghetti. Okay, I'm turning off the water, and the spaghetti is at al dente, and we are going to drain it. Okay, it's time for the zucchini. Let's put them in. Give them a little stir. And before I add the next ingredient, I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper in and a little bit of salt. And it's time for tomatoes. I'm gonna put in 1 can of tomato sauce. Just use the kind that you like. One can of diced tomatoes. About 6 ounces of mushrooms, and if you want to use fresh mushrooms, you can, but I like to use the ones in the jar that have the liquid with it, and I put the whole thing in. All right, we're gonna let this cook down about 10 minutes, and we'll be right back after we have a word from our sponsor.
Count on Charlotte Electric Stores to bring your dream home to life. Family owned and operated since 1971, we offer the area's widest selection of beautiful lighting fixtures and everything to make your kitchen or bath special. Now featuring the innovative design of American Standard. Let our friendly, knowledgeable staff help you find exactly what you're looking for. Your dream home is in our showroom. Visit us today or shop our inventory online at charlotteelectric.com.
This absolutely smells divine. Now we are going to put the last bunch of ingredients in the sauce. Your favorite, doesn't matter what kind, but your favorite spaghetti sauce. Just put that in. And I'm going to use about 1.5 jars because I like the sauce. Give that a nice stir. And now, the acidity in those tomatoes is wonderful, but we want to cut that with a little bit of sugar. And this is about 1/4 cup, and I am going to let it cook for a few minutes, and then I'm going to give it a nice little taste and see what kind of spice it needs to make it absolutely delicious. Okay, let's put the lid on, let it cook for about another 10 minutes, and in the meantime, we're gonna start with our cheese. Now, 3 cups of cottage cheese, and I'm gonna tell you, don't use the low fat. Use good old whole cottage cheese. And then 3 cups of ricotta. Just put them together. And I've got a cup of Parmesan. And we're just going to slide that right in too. And mix this whole thing up because this is our base for the cheese layer. All right, lots of cheese, lots of cheese. And you know, some people like it with a touch of spice, and I've got some red peppers flakes over here, and I'm gonna put a pinch or 2 in because I like it spicy. So, just a tiny bit more. All right, so this is the way you like it. Remember, if you don't like the spice, don't put it in. All right, give it a nice stir, and we're gonna start our first layer. And what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna make 2 layers total, and I'm gonna take, ooh, hot. And you don't have to wash it or put oil on it. Just grab some out because it's not going to stay together when you cut it anyway, so it's okay. Okay, let's put this last little bit in. Want to use that and just make sure your hands are clean and that you don't mind a little bit of hot. Spread it out. And if you like baked spaghetti, like I said, you'll love this. Now, I'm going to take about a third of the cheese mixture and spread it on. All right, now we've got a nice layer of cheese and we've got our base layer of the spaghetti. Now it's time for our sauce. And I'm going to give it a nice little stir again. All right, let me get my ladle. Now, this ladle is about a little, maybe a little over a cup when it's full. And we're going to put 4 cups, maybe a little bit more, right on top of the cheese. All right. Now, what we're going to do is do the exact same thing one more time. Okay, I've got the second layer in except for the sauce. Now, want to show you. Take and tap. Let's let it settle down just a little bit. I want it to get all the way to the bottom, and we're going to put our next layer of sauce on. And this is a really big dish, but we are going to make sure that it doesn't come over the top. All right, this is going to go into a 350 oven for about an hour. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a tent out of aluminum foil just so it doesn't burn on the top. Because the last 10 minutes, I'm going to take it out, put some mozzarella on top, and have a nice cheesy topping. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Take me just a minute. Let's get the tent on. All right, in it goes. And in about an hour, we'll be ready to eat. But I've got to make a couple more things. And the next thing that I'm going to make is the Amaretti cookies because they take a little bit of time. So I'm going to clean up. We'll be right back.
The transition's been great. Everything works so much smoother. There's no buffering. There's no holdback on download speeds. And when you click on an item, it immediately comes up. Now that Focus have come to Columbus County, I'd recommend it to anybody who has it going by their doorsteps. They need to hook on.
We are focused on providing faster internet speeds to communities in need.
Welcome back. Now we're making one of my favorites, which is an Amaretti cookie. And some people call them Amarettis. I just use what I've got as far as the ingredients, and that is Amaretto. It is an alcohol-based liqueur. So if you don't want this in here, we're going to put some extra almond extract, okay? Just double the almond extract. First thing we're going to do is take our almond flour, and you can buy this just about anywhere, and it's a lot easier than trying to do it in your food processor because it can get too oily. So just make a little bit of a well and put your sugar in and start whisking because we've got to make sure this sugar and the flour really get mixed together well. All right, that looks perfect. Now, remember, you do want to use a whisk as far as incorporating the sugar and the almond flour together. Now, our next step is egg whites. Now, I've got 2 large egg whites, and they're going in my metal bowl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat them until they get soft peaks. So let's start. Okay, now I have foamy egg whites right now, and I'm putting in cream of tartar, and that's going to firm them up even more beautifully than just whipping. All right, now these are soft peaks, and that's what we want. So I'm going to get that off of my beater, and let's just put this over here for the time being. And we are going to add our amaretto liqueur and our almond extract. And I'm just going to fold this in. Just want to fold it in nicely. And you can see what's happening. Okay, now it's time to put the flour and the egg whites together. So I'm going to just take about a third, and I'm going to be folding it. And this is going to turn into our dough. A little bit more. And the rest of it can go in. Okay, you can see how it's formed into a ball. And it's going to be a little sticky, and it's time now to use our hands. So let's get these things out of the way. And I've got a cookie sheet underneath. But we want to make these cookies about the size of a walnut. So I've got a scoop that's about the size of a walnut. And we're going to make these nice and uniform. So get a scoop, and I use 2 fingers. And as I said, it's going to be sticky, but we're going to make this into a round-shaped ball. Okay. Just start with them, and we're going to make about 24. Okay, last one finished rolling. Now I'm going to quickly wash my hands. Just want to get the sticky off of it because we still got to do sugar and confectionery sugar. And I've got about 1/4 cup of both regular sugar, superfine, and confectionery sugar. So let's get all this moisture off my fingers. And I'm going to get my cookie sheet out. And here we go. The first one into the regular superfine sugar. And then we're going to put that in confectionery sugar and just roll it around. Now you want about 1 inch, maybe 1.25 inches between the cookies. And just make sure you get them nice and coated. And I'm going to finish the rest of these, and then I'll show you what we have to do next. All right. Let's take a look. This is the last one, and I'm going to make a little space for it because I want to be able to have that last little cookie in here. There we go. Now, you can see hands are all covered in powdered sugar. What I'm going to do now is press each cookie so it looks like it's started to crack. So don't be afraid, just two fingers, push. 2 fingers, push. All right, I'll do the rest of them and they'll be ready to go in the oven. All right, last one. And now they're going to go in a 325 oven for about 22 minutes. Just check on them at about 20 because if your oven is a little bit hotter, they will be done about 20 minutes. If it's a little cooler, It'll take 22 to 23. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and we'll be back to do our Horiatiki salad.
Protect your deliveries with security by Focus Broadband. Keep porch pirates at bay with video monitoring from anywhere. From smart cameras to video doorbells, our smart home technology sends an alert straight to your phone when someone is detected on your property. See who's at the door and know what's going on at all times with security by Focus Broadband. Call today for a free quote.
Welcome back to the Coastal Kitchen. We are going to make a Horiatiki salad. It's called a Greek Village salad, and it is really super easy. I've already started cutting, and the first thing that I did was cut these beautiful thin slices of purple onion, and they are going in half a cup of red wine vinegar, and they are just going to soak in there probably about 10 minutes. So let's get them in. I think that's a plenty. Now, the secret to a village salad is got your tomatoes, and right now these were the ripest that I could find. So I'm cutting these small ones into 3 pieces, and I'm just doing a diagonal cut on each side, and I'm going to throw them into the bowl. When you have a larger tomato, cut them in chunks, or cut them the way that you like them. It's supposed to be a chunky salad, and that's what we're gonna finish with. All right, the next ingredient that goes in the salad is cucumber, okay? And I use the English cucumber because I think it's kinder on the system for the most part, but you can use any kind of cucumber that you want. And I like these also because they're thin and small. So I'm going to take my cucumber and I am going to slice it in half. And I'm not peeling them because I like the peeling on, and we're just going to keep it there. I'm going to cut this again this way because it's a little larger, and then we're just going to chunk it. All right, this is the last of the cucumber. Now, I've got some green olives. They are pitted, and about 1/4 cup. And I've got the Greek kalamatas, another 1/4 cup. I'm going to have a generous pinch of oregano and another generous pinch of kosher salt. Okay, let's put in our onions. I'm going to use about half of these, and it has taken some of the bite out of red onion, the vinegar does. So we're just going to slide some on top right there, and we'll see how it looks in a minute. And I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of the red wine vinegar that was in these onions and just gently drizzle it. And we need 1/2 cup of olive oil. And I'm going to try to do this the right way. Isn't that a beautiful color? All right. Now, let's get a big spoon. Move this here, and I've got a spatula, and I could use a bigger bowl, couldn't I? But I am going to just turn everything up, and when you taste it, if you like a little more vinegar, put a little more in. If you think you need a little bit more oil, just put it in. And we are going to do a quick little taste. I'll taste a piece of cucumber. Love it, love it, love it. Now, to finish it off, I've got feta cheese. And I am going to cut blocks because I want everybody to be able to take the bite that they want. So we're just going to make it nice and healthy looking. And you can serve it right here in this bowl that you've done. Ready? Real quick salad, real easy to make, and absolutely delicious. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, and we're gonna take the casserole out of the oven.
Count on Charlotte Electric Stores to bring your dream home to life. Family owned and operated since 1971, we offer the area's widest selection of beautiful lighting fixtures and everything to make your kitchen or bath special. Now featuring the innovative design of American Standard. Let our friendly, knowledgeable staff help you find exactly what you're looking for. Your dream home is in our showroom. Visit us today or shop our inventory online at charlotteelectric.com.
Are you hungry? I am. I'll tell you what, brand new dish, Spagania. Try it. You will love it. It not only smells good, it tastes good, and it's easy to do. You do it the way that you like it. We've got Horiatiki salad, real easy to make. 10 minutes and the whole thing can be done. Amaretto cookies, oh, let me tell you, impossibly incredible. That's the comment that was made today. Now, our biscuits, you can get this recipe if you search for the Coastal Kitchen on Facebook. I'll tell you what, I've only got one more thing that I need to tell you about, and that's my favorite drink. And guess what? It has amaretto liqueur in it. Now, I call it Karen's back porch because I like to make it in the summertime especially. Sit on the back porch and watch the boats go by. Real easy. About an ounce and a half of amaretto. Take a good squeeze of lime. 7-Up to round it out. And another piece of lime on the rim. Okay, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Visit us again on the Coastal Kitchen, and good eating to everybody out there.
Is your home in need of an internet upgrade? More people than ever are working from home, making a fast, reliable connection essential. And having enough bandwidth makes it easier to manage your energy consumption, keep your home safe, and enjoy entertainment without lags or buffering. So upgrade to Focus Broadband's Gigabit Internet service for the ultimate high-capacity experience on all your devices. Call today or visit focusbroadband.com.
Business is built on relationships, and Focus Broadband is the partner your business can count on for internet, communications, network management, and more. Focus Broadband provides the tools your business needs. Our dedicated business consultants work with you to customize a solution to meet those needs, and our local certified technicians keep your business running smoothly. Your success is our success. That's how we do business. Business solutions from Focus Broadband. Large or small, we're here for you.
Wireless from Focus Broadband has something for everyone. The go-getters, the tech gurus, the night owls, and the wanderers. When you go wireless with Focus Broadband, you're connected to the nation's largest, most reliable 5G network, backed by award-winning local customer service. Now get unlimited talk, text, and data for as low as $40 a month per line with a Focus Unlimited 5G plan. Wireless from Focus Broadband. We're focused on you.